welcome back. The growing popularity of tablets has spawned more versions of the mobile device that continue to push the limits of innovation. Now, here to take us through some of the newest models in the market is none other than Mr. Art Samaniego, our favorite guest here in the morning, tech editor of the Manila Bulletin. Art, I love it when you come here dahil palagi kang may dalang mga bagong toys. And of course, today we're going to be talking about the latest tablets out there. Where do we start?
So, these are the latest tablets. First, we have the Acer Iconia Tab.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course, the Transformer, the Asus Transformer. So, both of them are using Honeycomb, the latest Android operating system for tablets.
Okay, so this is, it's a specific OS for tablets.
Yes, optimized for tablets.
Okay, there we go. There's the on button, I think. And I was trying to figure out how to open. Okay, yeah, medyo na figure out ko naman, right? Give us a quick pros and cons of the Iconia.
So I think we need to compare the two because they share the same specs, almost identical specs. They share the same OS. So when you open it, it's almost the same.
Right.
But Acer added their own user interface for this one, and Asus also added their user interface to make it easier.
Okay.
So they both have both have the dual core processor. So they have both
this is the
front
NVIDIA
and rear camera. Tegra, yes, Tegra, the dual core. So the only advantage of Acer is that the front camera is 2 megapixel.
Okay.
The Asus is using 1.3 megapixel.
Okay. How would you? I mean, the industry. We all know the industry leader here is the iPad.
Yes.
And of course, the iPad 2 is sort of really defining the market. But how do these compare with the industry leader?
Well, the first tablet that supposedly would compete with the iPad sadly failed. Mainly because of the price.
Okay.
But now these tablets came and they're really affordable.
Okay.
So it's about $400. So it's about what, $100 cheaper than the iPad.
Okay. In terms of the user experience and features, how would you rate these two tablets?
So Honeycomb really left the previous experience, the user interface experience. So you really need to learn a little.
It's not as intuitive, no?
Yes.
I noticed. I picked it up and I tried to. You'll eventually get there,
right.
But it takes you a while to sort of figure out how to navigate and how to get in and out of things. But there are some features unique to each of these tablets. What are some of your favorite features?
They both share the same OS, so they almost have the identical experience when you play with them. The difference is that this one is heavier.
Which one is heavier?
The Acer.
The Acer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the size almost the same.
Almost the same.
Even the backs. When you see the backs, they're almost the same size. So it really depends on the user. The user's preference.
The user's preference. One thing I noticed though is that there's a lot more connectivity options on these tablets. I mean, the iPad is the industry leader, like we said, but it's not as well equipped in terms of connectivity and peripherals.
Yes, like this one, you can already connect your USB on this one.
Okay.
So let's try it. So you connect your USB and you can go to multimedia and check the pictures. So it will detect this one. Oh, it did not detect. Wait. So it's supposed to. Yeah.
Pero nandyan yung mga ports.
Yes.
It's got all the ports. Full size USB and
full size USB, HDMI, micro USB. So everything. This one has no ports because this would go with the keyboard dock. So this is called the Transformer because from tablet you just dock it to the keyboard and it will become a netbook.
So that's a real plus. Is it sold as a complete unit with the keyboard, or do you buy that as a peripheral?
You buy the keyboard.
Okay. Yeah. And then the keyboard will have the connectivity options that it doesn't have on the tablet itself.
You just put it there and the keyboard has full connectivity like a full USB.
In terms of price, how does that compare? I mean, if you wanted to, it seems to solve, it seems to hit two birds with one stone. I mean, people are often, do I want a laptop? Do I want a tablet? This sort of will solve that dilemma. Does it solve that dilemma?
Not really.
Not really? Why, in your opinion?
The laptop experience is really different. Yeah.
Because? Is that because of the OS you're looking for?
Yes,
you're looking for more
the
of
applications. The applications.
Uh-huh.
So when you're a writer, when you're a reporter, when you type long letters or long documents,
it's not quite the same. It's still not
it's
quite the same.
different.
But in terms of using it as a tablet, you feel that it's a pretty good.
These two tablets are really would really challenge the iPad.
Okay.
Yeah.
How useful do you think is an HDMI port on something like this?
Well, if you would like to view your movies
on a large screen,
on a large screen.
that sort of thing. Okay, so maybe yeah, but why not? If the option is there anyway,
yes.
why not make the most of it? Now, one exciting bit of news is BlackBerry's release of their tablet, and everybody's talking about this. It's a really exciting product. It's smaller than the usual, more along the lines of the also popular Galaxy Tab. But the BlackBerry Playbook is big news.
Yes. So if you'd like to turn it on, you just swipe your finger from this point to that point. So
okay.
it would turn on.
Boom! There it is. That's a great little toy.
Every part of the screen is has a function. So there. And the beauty of this product is that the multitasking capability is really something. So for example, we would run some programs.
Lots to choose from. There you go.
So if you have a video running, you can minimize it, and yet you can see it's still running in the background.
Okay. So you've got something going on there.
So
and you
the
can
camera,
multitask, really.
the camera, yes, it's really multitasking. The camera is also functioning here.
While
So
your video is going.
Yes.
And you can also be working on some other things. Now the picture quality, the video quality is fantastic.
It's HD,
it looks great.
HD quality.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you
it's
want
full
to
1080.
1080p, yes. So if you want to minimize, you just flick, and it's gone.
Okay. Is the interface easy to learn? How did you find? Is it hard to? What operating system are they using?
They're using their own operating system.
Okay.
The QNX for tablet PC. So this device is more useful if you have your BlackBerry device.
Right. Well, that's another question, really. Is it something that you would be interested in if you weren't a BlackBerry user, or is it really maximized by people who are BlackBerry nuts? Is it a device specifically targeted for them?
Yeah. The first version, this BlackBerry with BlackBerry Playbook Wi-Fi only,
okay.
would be best with the people with BlackBerry.
With a BlackBerry.
But soon they would not be releasing 3G version. They would be releasing 4G version instead.
Okay. When is that expected? Matagal pa yan.
This month.
This month also?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. In terms of price and availability, what are we talking about here?
No price yet. No price yet.
No price yet?
Yeah.
But of course, meron ka na. kahit na wala pang price, meron na si Art. Okay. Another player in terms of the tablets is, I think ang labanan really here is one big consideration is, do you want a full-size tablet, which is a standard that's been set by the iPad? Do you want something more along the lines of half the size, which is something, the territory of the Galaxy Tab and now the Playbook? But even smaller, parang it's a very gray area. Is it a micro tablet or is it a large smartphone? I mean, ano ba talaga?
Well, yeah, it's like a large smartphone actually. Yeah. Especially with those tablets with phone functionality.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, these three
are the newest. These are the latest. Yeah. First seen here.
Okay. Yeah. First seen here. First seen in the heart. First seen in the hands of Art. If you had to choose a favorite, which one would it be?
It will be the Playbook.
Why is that?
Yeah, because I'm using a BlackBerry, so my emails are all here. My BBM.
Okay.
So the surfing experience is different and it's fast.
And I'm really impressed with the quality of the
video.
The video, it's fantastic. Full 1080p.
1080p.
As you said, HD quality. Now, in terms of who these particular tablets are targeted towards, parang what sort of a buyer would be interested in this? What sort of a buyer would be interested in that? And well, obviously the Playbook, like you said, is really going to be It's really going to appeal to people who are BlackBerry users.
Yeah.
But in terms of, is one sort of more, ito pang estudyante to. This is more of an executive level tablet. Is there such a thing?
No. It's the target market of tablet really are the laptop users and the netbook users.
Okay.
So I think the netbooks are dead because of the tablets.
Because of the way tablets are
Yes,
going.
yes.
All right. So real quickly, can we go over quick tech highlight, spec highlights and price of each?
I don't know yet the price of these
Okay.
tablets because these are not yet available here in the Philippines.
Like you said nga pala.
Yeah. So they're both using Honeycomb. So the latest OS from Android OS,
Specific
optimized
for
for tablets.
tablets,
So
okay.
when you use this, you will be surprised because it's really different from the previous version of Android. So you have about 20 minutes learning curve. So you have to
readjust and
yes,
recalibrate,
yes.
but it's obviously like you said, optimized for the tablets.
Tablets.
So, I mean, it really does make the best use
yeah,
of
and
the
and
functions.
they're now they now have multitasking
Capabilities.
They support Flash. So the specs and the features are almost identical.
The real plus of the Asus is the Triple E
camera.
transformer is that you were saying it's got a better front-facing camera.
The Iconia has a better
front-facing camera, but this has the option of docking onto a keyboard
Yes.
if you feel like you can maximize
Yes.
that. But in your opinion, not quite there.
Yeah,
not quite there. But in your opinion, best top pick for you, bagong labas will be the Playbook of BlackBerry.
Playbook, yes.
All right. Cool. Well, thanks so much for dropping by and sharing your toys with us.
You're
As
welcome.
always, we are always very, very jealous of all the toys that you get your hands on. But yeah, lots of options now for people who are interested in tablets.
Yeah.
Dami. All right. Thanks so much for coming into this